Hello and welcome to yet another video. I just beat May. I'm gonna play Coach Dan. Random. So I'm playing white. Alright, so I'm gonna start with an e4 opening, King's Pawn. This is probably the worst move that you could have played. But how do I punish it? How do I punish it? I have to go for this diagonal at some point, but as long as he's got this, it's null. If he plays this, I could win in one move. How can I encourage him to play this? Or I could just shoot this down the board and then try to take it and then move here. But it doesn't, it's too many moves. It's too many moves. I'm gonna take 2 pawns in the center. Correct, I like your last move a lot. Good job. I'm developing my knight and fighting for center control. So I can now boot the knight. And I see no reason why not to, so I'm going to boot the knight. Alright, he moved again, so I'm going to boot it once more. So is that the point of moving this to the square? You anticipated all of this to happen? Alright, so I see no follow-up to all of this. Your knight has been moved to the edge of the board. So I feel like probably you want to play this on the next move. And you're hoping that I'll take and you can redevelop your knight. Or move the pawns, you can then develop the other knight. So I'm just going to develop my knight here. And I think this is all... Yeah, I was expecting something like this. But I don't have to take if I don't want to take. And I kind of don't want to take it. If I take with pawn, he takes with pawn. And then that just helps his position, I guess. But if... No, I don't see any natural follow-up right now. So I'm thinking that I can just develop my bishop somewhere. I could develop my knight. I could just close the door. But then his knight gets back here, which is something I don't want. He takes, I take back with the bishop. So I think I'm just going to develop my bishop to a square. This doesn't seem so good, so I think I'm going to put it here. I expected this at some point. I can't push it to limit. So I think I'm going to develop this knight to redefend this pawn. Okay, now I get to develop my bishop. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. I could ask you what you're doing, or I could just castle and keep it pretty standard. Alternatively, I could close the door on your bishop. If I push it now, you can never push it. Would this be considered an accuracy, though, is the question. Queen can move, I don't know, here. And then what is my pawn doing? Well, it's not doing anything now. No. If I push it... assumes he takes or something, I don't know. Takes back. Or I could just castle, not have to, worry about it. And if takes, then I can move the bishop back and reinforce the center even stronger. Or I can push... He takes, I take, he takes, or I could just push here, sack this, then push. I don't know, I think it's all too much right now. If I castle, then that gives him this check. So what if I move the queen here, and then castle this way, and it also defends this piece. And at a certain point, I can push this, sack that, win this. That's uber fancy. But And if I don't do that, then I can probably just like move it back here and still castle. Do I want to play this move first is the question. So if I play this for like positional, it keeps both of your knights like out of the game. I feel like this might be a strong move. Well, so now what? Now he's like buried. I think that I can now probably do takes. I have. Okay, this is getting really dicey for you. You played above my rating in the opening. Keep it up. That pawn is mine. Alright, so I think I will take with the knight. Yes. Well, I could sack first. Is there any benefit to sacking? If I sack, he takes, and I take the check, and I get the queen over. That seems even stronger. So I think I'll try that. Alright, so now here comes the knight. Okay, so I have this fork. I don't see any reason why not to play it. Okay. So now you're in this position. I can check you once. Okay, so he does that. So I think I'm going to take the rook. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so I can fork the king and the queen, or what? Oh. And then do this. And then do. I think this is stronger. And this is not mate because you still got this square. So I think castling is fine. Okay. So he does that. So I probably have to do something about this, right? So I think I will have to bring the knight back. It's imminent, you say, huh? I can win a bishop here if I play correctly. I don't know what you're talking about, but I think that you're probably wrong. So, do I want to sack the bishop? What is the benefit to sacking? Do I need to sack the bishop? I don't think so. So, what am I thinking here? I was just thinking that I could hang my queen here real quick, but I don't think that's the right move. Sacking the bishop would open up the rook. But I don't think that's necessary. So what I will do is I think I will move the knight here. And then move the bishop here. I'm going to move the rook here. And then take with the rook. And take with the... You still have squares, my dude? This is ridiculous. Okay, so probably here, or maybe here, here. Okay, there's, I don't know, queen or here. Where does he move to? Okay, I'm just gonna queen, probably. And that was probably the wrong move. So maybe here. Alright, so let us look at the game review. So, playing against Coach Dante Bot, played like a 1950 with a middle game accuracy of 92.6. I don't understand, you know, these I play against like, whatever. F6 is a completely bad move. Takes the full center. So, didn't like it. Didn't like it at all, huh? It's alright. Hated it. There was an en passant there. En passant, he takes, I take with the queen, he takes with, nah, I don't like that. But what I'm looking at is, so it really wanted me to, instead of doing this move, to en passant here. So, takes back, probably queen trade? No, that's not a good move. That's a good move. Okay, whatever. So shoots in the middle, controls. Should have taken here. I didn't like that. That was a good follow-up. That was a good sequence. Beautiful. Yeah, that would have made a lot of sense to do that, huh? Yeah, what was I thinking? Idiot. That's exactly what Gotham's chess was saying. Oh, I need to save my knight. I need to save my horsey. Exactly like that. Alright, so that's it for this one. Coach Dante has been brutalized. On to the next one.